My name is Cayden Griffiths. I'm a welterweight, and my record is 8-0, 7 knockouts.
There's a new wonder kid in town. And he has potential that a young Gervonta Davis once had. The kid is not just a technical wizard.
Right away. Upstairs and dropped him.
But also an evil force of nature if he has to be.
On point, and that's where that power's coming.
19 years old Cayden Griffiths is way ahead of his time. And if he continues his violent run in boxing, we may soon see him against the elite. But is he really good enough to slay battle-tested monsters like Gervonta Davis? Let's find out. This is RingZone. Subscribe and let's go.
I've always seen the big fights and the big stages, and I always kind of wanted to be on that. As a kid, grew up watching fighters like Canelo and Triple G, and you're like, holy shit. Yeah. So, I'm just trying to follow in their footsteps.
Cayden Griffiths entered the pro leagues in 2024 in a super lightweight contest against Juan Romero, who was put under pressure from the moment the bell was heard.
The Uzbeks that are in the corner that I see, man,
It didn't take Cayden much to show his specialty, the body shot.
And that catch counter like Cayden. That he was really excited after posting on IG. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, that was great. But man, it's just his poise, man, and his balance. On point, and that's where that power's coming. Right there to the river. A left hook to the body, drops Romero in the first.
Romero survived, but round 2 was far more violent.
About the Olympics, but he did not like the way.
And decisive.
And the body in his corner, like, no, he's done. He's the 18-year-old jumps, and you know what, young man? Enjoy it.
The most perfect fight scenario is bell rings, ding, ding, ding. I go out there, I just go, boom, flatline. It's over.
For his second outing, Griffiths stepped in against Marcus Bowes and looked even sharper. He dictated the pace early, hammering Bowes with hard combinations upstairs and downstairs while forcing him into survival mode. Then came the shot that changed everything, a crushing right hand that completely scrambled Bowes. Even though he stayed upright, his body froze and his reactions disappeared. The referee saw enough and waved it off midway through round 2 as Cayden picked up another violent stoppage win. 3 more scalps later, Cayden was back in action against Edgar Gutierrez in 2025, and he was about to show levels.
But he puts them in together.
He's very calm, nice left hook. It was like going 1,000 miles an hour. Very calm here.
There you go.
And there's that left hook. On the body, Griffiths.
Look at those shots. But it's the technique. If you're letting
It only got worse for Gutierrez as the clock ticked.
punches, man, I like how polished this kid is.
Oscar De Loyas, and he's been posting about him to give these young fighters
Get the experience in.
Cayden was mixing his shots up like a DJ in Coachella.
as a semi-bad. He will carry that with him all night.
Gutierrez was game, and he tried to make things happen, but Griffiths kept getting better and better.
Throwing away shots, and it's placed to stop once. Look at that shot right.
Round 4 was when Cayden decided to put his opponent out of there. Gutierrez tried his best to get up and get going, but after a knockout blow as devastating as that, his legs had completely betrayed him, meaning that Cayden secured his biggest career win.
I feel like I did a pretty good job of using footwork and utilizing other, points in my arsenal. With experience, I'll just fine-tune the certain things that I did wrong, but good experience.
If this was a major milestone in Cayden's career, the next fight was going to be elite. In 2026, Cayden Griffiths took on Omar Munguia, a young fighter with enough fights under his belt to make this look like a dangerous matchup on paper. But any hope of a slow and tactical start disappeared instantly.
Everything, they're impressed by anything. But he's never impressed.
Griffiths was in prime form that night, and he showed that as soon as the bell rang.
There's and dropped them early on. Holy smokes.
Each shot the 19-year-old landed was meant to KO Omar.
How patient he is after he dropped him. He didn't rush him.
Oh, big right hand from Cayden. A hook from Griffith. Hands up. He's not listening because that hook and a right. Body shot upstairs. Griffith spars Shakram Gias of everybody,
And before Omar Munguia could even settle into the fight, it was already over.
a lot of punishment, and it goes down, and it's over. A first-round KO for Cayden Griffiths.
This was Cayden Griffiths' best performance yet, against a fighter who had been fighting at a competitive level, but the way Cayden blew him away proved that he was levels ahead of the fighters he was facing, and that his skills are elite.
I did what I was supposed to this time, My last fight, I wasn't setting anything up. I was just throwing everything with power. This fight, You can see in the beginning, I started tapping him even when I could have threw hard. I didn't. I picked the right shot, and once I had him hurt, I found the shot again. I didn't just throw a bunch of punches with no direction.
At just 19 years old, Cayden Griffiths already looks like a serious problem for anyone in the division. The power is real, the aggression is natural, and the way he closes fights shows he's not just winning, he's learning fast while doing damage. If he keeps developing at this pace, the next 2 to 3 years could turn him into a major name in boxing. A matchup with someone like Gervonta Davis might sound like fantasy right now, but skill for skill, it's the kind of fight fans would absolutely want to see. I mean, who knows? By the time it becomes reality, Cayden might not just be the underdog in that conversation anymore. Do you see Cayden Griffiths going on to become a megastar in boxing? If you enjoyed this breakdown of Cayden Griffiths, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next rising fighter story. This is RingZone. Thanks for watching.